Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 30th commencement exercises of the College of the Marshall Islands. May I ask that everyone please rise for the academic procession. Members of the College of the Marshall Islands, President's Party, and the Board of Regents. Representatives of the faculty of the College of the Marshall Islands. Department heads of the College of the Marshall Islands. Candidates for the Certificate of Completion in Vocational Carpentry. Candidates for the Certificate of Completion in Marine Science. Candidates for the Certificate of Completion in Special Education. Candidates for the Certificate of Completion in Teaching. Candidates for the Associate of Arts degree in Business. Candidates for the Associate of Arts degree in Liberal Arts. Candidates for the Associate of Science degree in Nursing. Candidates for the Associate of Science degree in Elementary Education. Candidates for the Bachelor's of Arts degree in Elementary Education.
I would like to start by calling on Vice President for Land Grant, Stanley Lorinage, to speak to the Roro.
Moltada, Dr. Elizabeth Sutai. For over 4 years after he joined the CMI family, he became our Roro champion and a champion with a big heart. And eventually, a friend of the college, and by all accounts, a true navigator. Unfortunately, he's no longer with us today, but in spirit, he's standing next to me, standing next to you, enjoying and admiring every bit of this moment. Just like last year, just like the year before last, and again, for the last time, we thank him and his family. We salute him for his contributions and for keeping our traditions alive. Komol Dada, Brother Piranchese. Ladies and gentlemen, graduating navigators and those live streaming through our CMI online platforms. In his honor, I now would like to turn your attention to the screens as we have a special tribute for our Roro champion, as he will lead us with a Roro in the form of a video rewind, if you may, of all the work he has done for the College of the Marshall Islands graduating ceremonies in the past years. Please have a look and take a listen.
Itu je betul berkenoyo, tu keberan budak lama, rea ini jalan pungdam marah. Bul, dan puli jalan ini joko kure, ada boleh bicara dari umun kilometer nak cakap macam bersab, enak pulang cakap ni bawa langit kato. Wajar lokal kaya mele orang kata kronet kaji ratak cuan aja berkoyak cuan, ya tengah mendini makin jaga Parta tagaka baurot tam kala bakato wili ke ko har ka rom jorot ta bare do ko jorot kiji para ke hello mile hello rona we win mile ya ka da bale mon mole yili gun radi hip lur ko li ka da lur ga li rap jiwer ko ina jin len wain bil en bil wan karal lurin rada wa ko na jan ya ka ta kiri ko rin ke me kan ne jini rojo dinari la ragilo mato ko kata me o bicara kata hejuri cawan pena ki me medan ala bang tabala kapoy melawa jine o na juri dejin ena me ki mo aro de mi jinianeo to ilo boku ni areo yo irojo e juri alle gelao e ri jine wara diam to ame kamu ame jine woo ya no to kan mo ane berat kemelong to lagi di bar beran kata lokot ya ida na bela kocan jugur de bicara men lagi di bel kane o gain cek dago yo mama ancuane na chusa ko den ko no mo lao e tere to lang no mo charge gain na ni tejer pipio ka bangin pigar ni jen robri ek jer chawang ye bedel talo di der kuret Cara reci begitu kau tinggi lodi, jangan kamu dewi. Lima tahun reci negara belen tu, weh jadi belen mas, rakyat rupakan rakyat wayo, ini puluhan di tahun, ini luan kurang, weh tu lima kau parda beri weh, ini jela jaka bindi ni ka rapali etal mata ka jowo rom jowo ilo ayo ekda ekat airi no ko juri.
Yagwe and Railep, welcome to the 30th commencement exercises of the College of the Marshall Islands, which will now be in order. On behalf of the College of the Marshall Islands, I would like to acknowledge our traditional leaders, religious leaders, Honorable Minister Wilbur Heine, honorable members of the Cabinet, members of the Diplomatic Corps, secretaries and heads of government ministries and agencies, and distinguished guests. On behalf of the president of the college and the senior leadership team, I also would like to acknowledge the members of the CMI Board of Regents, administration, faculty and staff of the college, proud parents, families, and friends of the graduates, and of course, our graduating class of 2023. Please remain standing for the invocation and for the singing of our national anthem. The CMI choir, led by Mr. Dan Fox, will lead us with the song. And now I would like to ask Reverend Clenter Leros to give the invocation.
Juan, Chojari Bendron Gio, has break me, Kamolo Leganit, River Anegulo, Elegant Relevant Rainy, Can John Caragaman, Quarkarage, if a very low larger Guamlo Elegant Relevant Rainy. Kia Kemichitan program in Nam, Ajewa can Kajara Manewa, Blessing Amani John. Rujugu rain, Labdada. A Malabrin Arcobadan and Witiniji, Im Kamole Joni and Lablat. Em Rujugu rain Ripukumato. Em raining the book John and Joel. Jaram money in him, Nanagan Kimpojagan Rojaki. General Canolorina. Jaraman Kim, Bodinan, College. President Rain, Vice President Rain, Imole Rain are go bad and with Niji, Kajaram and Kemilo Yeni, Erodan Jingachar, Komolot. Amen.
Please be seated. While the choir is still on the stage, Mr. Dan Fox, can you please lead them with their first choir song?
Hello, hello, hello. Check. Hello. So, hello. 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 One, one. Oh, oh. Hey. Wow. Hey. I saw the sun begin to dim. Felt their winter wind blow cold. A man learns who is there for him when a glitter fades and walls won't hold. Cause from death rubble, what remains can only be what's true. If all was lost, there's more I gain. 'Cause 'cause it led me back to you. From now on, these eyes will not be blinded by the lights. From now on, what's waited till tomorrow starts tonight. Tonight, let this promise in me start like an anthem in my heart. From now on, from now on. I drink champagne with kings and queens. The politicians praise my name. Shake it, come on. Those are someone else's dreams. The pitfall of the man I became. For years and years, I chased and chased a crazy speed of all needing more.
But when I stop and see you here, I remember who all this was for.
Come on,
Hey! From now on, these eyes will not be blinded by the lights. From now on, let's wait until tomorrow starts tonight. It starts tonight. Let this promise in me start like an anthem in my heart. From now on, from now on, from now on, we will come back home again, and we will come back.
you so much for that incredible. Thank you so much for that incredible song. At this time, I would like to call on the chair of the CMI Board of Regents, Regent Catherine Relong, to give the welcoming remarks.
Yahweh Olive. Testing. Yahweh. Mana kaya mi wrong? Nope. Yahweh. Good? Yahweh Olive. Muktada. Claim Kaudate. Im Kamolol Chemerilang. Kan meno them chet, im yeno them chet. Elaptada yen Kovado Winaro Olive. Claim Kamolol. Rugagi ak chaplain in CMI. Olive Rugagiro. Ilo Kabung. Yurojeo, Le Rojero, Imleno Roan. Purejin, Change Maron Kovado Ye. Egoba Purejo Chet, College One, CMI Rachuragi. Philem College, His Excellency David Kabua, First Lady Ginger Kabua, Rowan Cabinadeo, Imro Karajarer, Juan Kileo Ejanolak, and Minister on Education, Sports and Training, Minister Wilbur Heine, Speaker, Vice Speaker, Imro Juan Nabijaleo, Imro Karajarer. Claim Kaude Chairmaneo, Imro Juan Moyuman Uroj, Imonareo, Cap Council, Urojim Le Rojero, Ibalagan Island Kane. Kile Chief Justice Carl Ingram, Imro Juan Judiciary, Akjiganega Jadawan Island Kane. A kind recognition to the members of the Diplomatic Corps, ambassadors, and honorary consuls present here in the Marshall Islands. Kaude Mero, Yumalabuan, Council ko Kachojo, ang local government ko. Public Service Commission, commissioners, Chief Secretary, and all heads of departments, staff of the Public Service Commission. Private sector member ro, Imrowan ro luluko, ak civil society organizations. And a special recognition to the CMI President, Vice Presidents, Dean, faculty, and staff of the College of the Marshall Islands. Elaptabangan parents, family ko, Imro matan, rugarwa jalagarin. Alumni Rowan College in Marshall Islands, and class of 2023. Kumalab ruwain ng anyan karwa jalagin kain kajinuhul. This is the 30th graduating class of the College of the Marshall Islands. And I'd also like to welcome you to our newly renovated courtyard, the Sergeant Solomon Sam Court. Elabunin kamulo lagan rainin, eno da kay chej within eje, parchuan allen, chuan yen lemonana, yung mga nelang yar, yung nga kayo kay, jar taber chuan yan, medyan kachikoan norin. Kan kijeje to, yung karajar ko ami ruyuram, yung chibango dyan pamale ko, romatami, yung ragagi kabet Pfizer ro ami. Siya may merong loro jake, an katabaragay, chuan yan medyan kachikoan, igitchen, oran ragari wajalakoro, rej merong riwajalak. Ilo chuan tereo, ag umun chongan yagami, chilu yer rigolak. Ilo yin, char merong lechiruk chen katabareo chagar kanan, ime chongolalen percent, ime medjar tabare chongol chimilyon percent. Melelain by chongol chimilyon percent en rujuguro ragar chino chugul chilu yer enodalak, engin rekarwa jalak rainin. Unina na uro ba kayo jen oleb melele kan katabarin ikichen karwa jalak. Et kanagayak kado ko rekwalo kay elang ngay magajan rujuguro karwa jalak. Emagajay relang ngay career ko aga professional area ko rakanan peri. Imetalak nimakado ko rejwar kwalo kay elange tolagan rujugul perilo chugul. Emerong kaman meninan kabajaragan chugul ak trabaut. Im marong mat chenin chibangyo ejidogen pel. Imuno go chat egaman meninan rujugul chap tabare. Tigriyo im levelin chalela jamayan eganan tabare. Mengay majar legend chongolalen perseneo. Echem melelin gachen payarak and become complacent. Kancharbalagoar. Human yain chuguleo kiya chamlaglak. Podeo ami emijan edale im koe pene. Elanglagajen rongul kagian kelago. Im kamanokot ako ilongan parongol kagian ko an collegein. Nganot kajabarok rowan collegein im kakaman manlak wawinar kamanay charbalago im lelak service ko ngan rorit pag charaman ko jen chugulin anailang kain. Chola perwe kiya ini juga dengan kajineo chuan. As the graduates have gone through their learning to reach today, so has the board. We've also gone through several learning opportunities to become a more effective board. And I take this opportunity to share with you that the board has attended 3 professional development training that has led to and resulted in the board's comprehensive evaluation of itself, looking into our leadership and governance capabilities and practices, the culture and dynamics amongst the board, as well as between the board, the president, and the senior leadership team. Ensuring quality educational programs, sustaining the institution, implementing our strategy toward the achievement of our mission and our vision, and the overall performance as individuals on the board and the board as a whole. The outcomes of this evaluation is what guides our continuous learning in the areas of financial investments and strategic oversight. As we know, COVID has made a drastic impact on our lives, and has also made an impact on our investments of the college. And to address that, I am pleased to present or to announce that the board of the College of the Marshall Islands, as well as the team of the college, are putting together a fundraiser to raise some funds to put into our endowment fund to help address the losses that we've lost during COVID. The board appreciates the role and efforts of the student body government, and this is reflected in the participation and inclusion of your student body president, Faith Lanwi, and her predecessors on the board. I want to convey the board's appreciation and thanks to Student Regent Lanwi during her term on the board. And we look forward to welcoming the new student regent at our next meeting. We now have a standing agenda item on our regular meetings to hear from the students themselves about their positive CMI journeys, but also on the areas of improvement for them and their peers. I want to, on behalf of the board, thank Gino Rudigay and Paulini Maitokana for their sharing. Your honest sharing means a lot to us, and we look, one of which is what we're here today, this graduating class. Charaman imani jiperoy.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Now I would like to call upon our Minister for Sports, Education and Training, the Honorable Wilbur Heine, to deliver the government remarks.
Yagoy awlep, yagoy kemiwit. Chalo berbe jarin. Chapkon maige yagoy wach. Kumol MC, kumol ka naam liyo kayin. Iloyinin init kanan pagyaninam kala kilem college. Manawala berurian college. Euro arilo island kain. Emperanot
Chairman Ewan Moyamani Roach, Emole Biro Moyamani Roach, owner. Ibarano Ganan Kuala Kilem College, President Ewan Lalinar, President David Kabua, Manot, Oleb Ro Ewan Cabinetan, Minister Ro, Urchi the Air, Najilo Muro Air Jagana, Kamolum College Commimen. Paranot the Kilem College and Speaker Evar, you Telgajilo Nidi Jalavar, Speaker, Em Oleb. Senator Ro, Ruela Ro, Arwich and Island Quarwich Kachuyu, Emperor Mayor Ro, Kachuyu, Kilem College Commu Jolip. Paranot Kanan Kilem College and Chief Justice Jar, Justice Carlin Crum, Imoleben, Chajaro Richibangi, Luchin Ran Akajudevar. Paranot Kilem College and Chairperson, Chairman Ewan. Public Service Commissioner, in Paranot Commissioner Romatan, Paranot dengan Chief Secretary, Uvian Chief Secretary, Paranot Secretary Roj, Imolep, Tuyaba Roj, and Keninar, Recha Community Jabalogo and Army Island Kenar, Killiam College Commu Jawlep, Paranot Killiam College and River Roalu Egli Yago, Rigagiro Kachuyo. Emparano dengan Roro Yuan member Roan diplomatic corps ngajilo ilang ya reperjin kilem College Commu Jawlep Portland CMI Board of Regents College Commu Jawlep Parano the President Ewan College Inar Dr. Hirin Tafaki Emparano Kilem College dengan Ro Regito kajen private in business sector ko, parano the NGO of civil society ko kachoyo. Parano dengan regaro yolo rain, elaptada dengan regaro yolo rain, parano pamali gain air kap ro cherair matair. Kilem College Commu Jawlep. Ini chalaga berbe nani nene judo lo kajini pelle. Mi kairi rugbe elang rana jugo guji bulen rana jugo to kaili ka cholaga berbe nani ne judo lo kaji in English. Welcome, Yagoy, and good afternoon to you all. First of all, I would like to give thanks to our Heavenly Father for gathering us here at CMI today to celebrate the accomplishments of our graduates. Secondly, I want to thank CMI for giving me the opportunity to deliver the government's remark this afternoon on behalf of His Excellency President David Kabua. It is an honor and privilege for me to be here to address you, graduates, as you step out to serve our country, your country, and make an impact on our development as a nation. I congratulate you on your momentous achievement this afternoon. You have persevered through some of the most challenging times in our nation's recent history, and you have made it to graduate today. You are an inspiration to the juniors and seniors that are getting ready to graduate in the years to come. You are the leaders, and they are following your footsteps. In this regard, I find the theme of or your motto for your graduation to be quite fitting. Strive and go forth for knowledge with singular focus, and don't go adrift. Ilo kajin island gain ejba. Chivarbar im katabar ilo chalalawajan. Kayadal mejam im chap ino cheklok. This message is one of the pursuit of knowledge, perseverance, and leadership. All qualities that you have demonstrated by graduating today. pursue knowledge as it is the gateway to better quality of life. Preserve, you inspire your younger colleagues to do the same. Remember that we have a saying, Maman in Tomewa, or the captain will stay the course, regardless of what may befall him, but never to stray the course. He does this because it is his responsibility as a leader of the boat to maintain his focus on the journey, to keep his eye on the mission, and to inspire future leaders on his boat. As the Minister of Education, my ultimate message to you, the graduating class of CMI, will always be a reflection of our founding father's message when he addressed the CMI graduating class of 1993, which it said that you shall forth to seek the knowledge and skills we need in order to grow and sustain our nation, and most importantly, to keep your country's goals firmly in mind as you go into the future. Unquote. Education is the key to your individual success, as also the key to our success as a nation. We can gauge our success as a nation by focusing on our National Strategic Plan 2020 to 2023 development objective, which is sustainable, equitable, and measurable development reflecting the priorities and culture of the Marshallese people. As a young Marshallese person, you are most qualified to understand our principles, our people's individual and collective priorities, as well as our culture. You have a unique cultural heritage which we have gained from our long line of ancestors. This will sadly be undermined, weakened, and lost to the high rates of out-migration of our people. To sustain this culture, it's not only the responsibility of your traditional leaders or leaders in government, but it is all of our responsibility as Marshallese. On the other hand, I believe our island's culture, way of life, and traditional development processes deserve closer study. In the context of the Marshall Islands, development is a shared cultural responsibility, and so are its benefits. Also, our way of doing things takes into consideration the impact of development on the village, the environment, and resource sustainability. In closing, I again congratulate you graduates for the dedication and hard work you have demonstrated by achieving this milestone in your lives. Rest assured that your college and your government are doing the best that we can to ensure that you have the best quality learning and highest quality of life possible here in the RMI. Our wish for you is to further your education and to challenge you to serve your country to the best of your ability. If you do leave our shores for further education, then you must return to serve the RMI in the future. We need bright and talented young Marshallese to take on the complex machinery of doing life here at home. Get educated, gain higher, highly sought after skills, and use your knowledge and skills to build our nation. This is your heritage, this is your responsibility, this is your challenge. Komul Dada, may God bless you and may God bless the Republic of the Marshall Islands. Komul Dada.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. At this time, I would like to call upon our CMI President, Dr. Irene Tafaki, to give her special remarks for the class of 2023.
Good afternoon, everyone. Special greetings to our traditional leaders, and particularly to those landowners who are the custodians of the land on which the college stands. Our President, David Kabua, and his Minister of Education, Sports and Training, other cabinet ministers of the RMI government, Speaker, Honourable Senators of the Nitijela, Chief Justice and Associate Judges, spiritual leaders, members of the Diplomatic Corps, CMI Board of Regents, commissioners of the Public Service Commission, representatives of the private and business sector and civil society, class of 2023, your families and friends, ladies and gentlemen. Strive and go forth for knowledge with singular focus, and don't go adrift. It's my honor to stand before you today and offer my thoughts on your theme, as well as my sincere congratulations to our graduating class. 30 years ago, when the College of the Marshall Islands was founded, many in the Marshall Islands considered a college degree was the prerogative for a select and privileged few. That view, of course, was certainly not confined to the Marshall Islands, but it was supported by the reality of the time. For the majority of school leavers, a high school diploma, or indeed no diploma at all, could be sufficient for getting a reasonable job and supporting a family. However, as science and technology has become increasingly complex and advanced, market forces have altered the reality of the workforce. Some form or level of post-secondary education is now recognized as essential, if not required, in most occupations. Although it's well appreciated that there are different pathways and paces that each individual student may take as they go forth on this journey, qualifications which indicate a mark of achievement is necessary for worthwhile employment in this day and age. Our CMI graduates today represent the diversity of pathways and paces that make this journey exciting, and we gather this afternoon to celebrate the achievement will follow. It's mind-dazzling to me to think of all the potential that sits in front of us today. Here, there are 67 teachers. It's hard to fathom or count how many young minds you, in turn, will inspire in the classroom. There are 15 or 16 nurses. It's comforting to know how many hurts you will heal and what pain you will treat. There are 47 business graduates this year. These are young managers, entrepreneurs, administrators, accountants, and other business people who have the potential to put so many things right and advance our communities. And there are future tradesmen and craftsmen who can apply their knowledge to fix the broken and build anew. And of course, we also have a cohort of another 47, this time 47 liberal arts graduates, many of whom intend to move forward into 4-year programs. 25% of you usually do that. I hope it will be more. Exciting futures are in your hands. May each of your future semesters of study give you greater clarity on what you can and will be able to achieve. CMI has been working to increase the number of agreements that provide transfer pathways in specific fields to create smoother, more affordable ways forward. Most recently, we concluded an agreement with Hilo for political science and with Aspen University in Arizona for business students. As our graduate success is determined by the diploma they received, CMI's success as an institution is often measured by graduation rates, as well as course completion and program completion data. As the chair of the Board of Regents mentioned, this spring we were pleased to announce a 17% completion rate. This means that 17% of the students who first began college 3 years ago have now completed their program. With mindful that the individual course completion rate dropped slightly from 71% to 66%, our graduation numbers are steadily increasing. Last year, 150 students earned degrees from CMI. This year, actually, it's the same number. 249 qualifications, 82 certificates, 136 associate degrees, and 32 bachelor's degrees, the largest cohorts of BA ever. Again, my congratulations to each one of you. In the early years of CMI, students were actively discouraged to register for more than 9 credits. Today, 15% of our students are setting higher goals for themselves and taking an average of 17 credits as part of our 15 to finish program. Data is showing that these students are among our star completers. In all our undertakings, the enthusiastic professional approach of CMI faculty, administrators and staff, and the leadership of their respective deans, directors, and of course the senior management team, each of whom has a loaded portfolio of responsibility. Together, you are a great example of what excellent teachers, sincere employees, and successful leadership looks like. Thank you. For today's graduates, COVID, with all its tragic tests and trials for humanity, was most certainly a factor during your time at CMI. The words resilience and focus come into my mind to describe those who persisted towards their graduation goal, when, as experienced by students at thousands of other colleges, in-person classes were temporarily cancelled and moved to online learning. The delayed start to the 2022-23 academic year did not thwart determination to complete the year successfully. This, of course, involved us all, but especially our students, learning new skills and finding spaces to use possibly unfamiliar technologies, struggles with mental health and worry, impacts, your concern for your loved ones, and worry for the future. You needed to draw on strength to balance your studies with family matters and other obligations. Without doubt, the tremendous opportunity and benefit provided by additional US federal funding eased the burden both on CMI and its students, and this is an appropriate moment to express our sincere appreciation to the United States Department of Education for its allocation to CMI. the Higher Education Emergency Relief Funding, the institutional funding of 6.9 and 3.1 million respectively, was judiciously used to support CMI's COVID response plan. 80% of it was an investment in IT to upgrade online learning and teaching, as well as administrative support systems. It was also used to pay off student debt. 20% of it was used for other things, including investment in security and facilities, including the cost of renovating the student dormitories. Financial support to all employees was part of this package, except, I should mention, to those in senior leadership. Additionally, CARE's direct student financial supplement of 5.2 million was distributed to students. In all, 6,377,000 was used for 2,338 disbursements to students. The CARES and HERF funding to offset challenges facing higher education due to COVID has in many ways transformed what could have been a set of crises into achievements, if not victories. We are also grateful for the support of the RMI government during the same period and before and beyond. This has remained relatively stable, particularly during this period. Unlike the trend then across the United States and much of our region, the average enrollment at CMI over the past 3 years has actually increased by 36%. Contributing to this increase is definitely the improvement in telecommunications, which enables centers on neighboring atolls to provide CMI services to students in their communities. So the pandemic certainly accelerated the adoption of new learning and communications technologies and forged stronger focus on student access and support. Digital transformation has now become a critical priority for CMI, and we well recognize how we must constantly evaluate and adapt our digital strategy to seriously address the needs of not only our current students, but also to prepare for the future. To sustain and extend innovations, this past year, CMI applied for and was awarded 1.7 million for a broadband access for remote learning opportunities and training program, referred to as BARLO, by the US National Telecommunications and Information Administration, which will ensure that the college provides improved broadband learning opportunities to support and allow remote location access. BARLO includes innovative workforce and economic development, including an apprenticeship program for needed IT skilled personnel to be deployed in both the public and private sector across the country. This has, in my view, placed CMI on a pathway for even greater progress. Another example is the adoption of Genzabar as a more efficient student information system, which will be integrated into financial aid, and provides us with the ability to track students in both formal and non-formal programs. The past 3 years have also given us space to face and explore alternatives in those areas where we needed to invest in improvements, especially those areas which have endangered our accreditation. We are able to take corrective action and as a result have put into place measures to improve our resiliency. Earlier this year, CMI received the news that after its due consideration of the CMI follow-up report and visit CMI's accreditors, ACCJC, had acted to reaffirm CMI's accreditation for the remainder of the current accreditation cycle, which secures student access to Pell grants until 2028. CMI is grateful for the positive and formative approach ACCJC has adopted, which instills confidence in the accreditation process as a real tool for institutional development and improvement. CMI particularly welcomed the encouraging communication from ACCJC President Mac Powell, who expressed the Commission's appreciation for the diligent work and thoughtful reflection that the College of the Marshall Islands undertook to respond to its compliance requirements. This evidence of CMI's institutional stability, quality, and effectiveness was further supported in early February by the confirmation from the US Department of Education that CMI was now authorized to administer federal work-study and FSEOG programs, both of which provide additional financial support and internships to our students. As your president, this is an opportunity to assure the college community and the college stakeholders that CMI's financial health and stability is better than ever. 8 years ago, the college's spendable fund balance was 2.9 million in deficit. Today, we are at 3.3 million spendable fund balance surplus. Our cash flow is stronger than it was 8 years ago and is on a positive trajectory forward. Just in case you've heard otherwise. The reaffirmation of our accreditation by ACCJC, the reauthorization of federal work-study and FSEOG, as well as the approval of all submissions for substantive change, all affirm support for CMI's commitment to improvement. Approvals for substantive change are for the Kwajalein campus, which has been authorized by the Commission to offer full college-level programs for the first time. The approvals of the new AS degree in agroforestry, health for education and sustainable livelihoods, the certificates of completion in community health outreach workers and outer atoll health assistants, which were developed in collaboration with the Ministry of Health and Human Services and PIHOA. And most recently, just this week in fact, for the 2 new maritime certificate programs. The AS Agriculture and the health-related certificates, like the Automotive Service Technician and Construction Trades programs approved last year, are all Pell eligible, as will also be the 2 maritime certificate programs in ratings forming part of a navigational watch and rating forming part of engine room watch. Taken together, these new programs provide fresh opportunity for Marshallese students to obtain recognized qualifications on worthwhile career pathways. As an institution, CMI is not immune from the increasing costs that are impacting the nation and indeed the whole world. Fuel and electricity costs have escalated and require careful management. Despite this, CMI aims to retain low tuition rates, and to ensure this, maintaining the level of government support is critical for ensuring CMI continues to be an affordable institution for all of the nation's students. Sustainability includes a stable college workforce. At the 30th Foundation Day this year, it was a pleasure to acknowledge almost 30 employees who had served CMI for more than 15 years. Among this number was Lucy Castano, faculty of the Education Department, who joined CMI in 2000. Lucy retires this year and will return home to the Philippines. This graduation is an opportunity to publicly thank Lucy for her service to CMI and the teachers of the nation. CMI continues to seek the best instructors while recognizing that seeking and cultivating talent exists within the Marshall Islands itself. Recent amendments to the faculty fast track and professional development programs of the college will actively strengthen the potential that lies within the nation. This year, scholarships have been offered to Marshallese graduates in the fields of mathematics, nursing, education, and counseling, and 6 CMI faculty and 6 administrators and staff are being financed in their education to support their professional advancement, with 8 more in the pipeline. So with determination and steadfastness of belief in human potential, we constantly assess institutional effectiveness so that CMI can be a key contributor to the betterment of the individual, the community, and the nation. The strong support of the CMI Board of Regents, the confirmation of our accreditation, and the assurance of RMI government support provides us with the confidence to embark on new initiatives, both in our academic and student support and in our facilities development. Back to our graduates, you too have multiple assurances of support for your future. And in the words of the beautiful song that you sang at the outset, come back home again, if you've been, but come back home again after wherever you go. And wherever you go, and whatever you do, remember that you are a CMI alumni. You have demonstrated to your instructors, your family, your peers, and your partners, and most importantly to yourself, that you have the capacity to focus and move forward. You have taken a key step towards a successful future, and also for the betterment of your family and your community. So don't go adrift. You've worked hard, spending months penetrating new ideas and learning new skills. Don't waste them by going adrift. Ultimately, you and your well-educated generation will benefit us all in the future, but you won't benefit us if you go adrift. Thank you for not going adrift, for staying focused. May God continue to bless your lives and especially all your focused efforts as you move forward from CMI. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Tafaki. At this time, I would like to call upon the 2022-2023 Senator of Liberal Arts, who is also the Class of 2023 Vice President, Yuli Madison, to introduce this year's keynote speaker.
Yahweh Olim, and good evening. It is with great honor and pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker. The keynote speaker is none other than the amazing and enthusiastic person I know. She was born in Ligia Batal, but was raised here on Major Marshall Islands. She graduated from Assumption High School. Go Saints. She then went to Chaminade University in Hawaii for her bachelor's in science and accounting, and then received it along with her master's in business administration. She then received her professional certification in online education from University of Wisconsin, and is currently a PhD candidate in creative leadership for innovation and change. She is currently the full-time instructor and the chair for the business department, and also a full-time mom to these graduates, the business graduates. She was able to successfully develop and implement the Associate of Arts degree in business program in 2014. And her next goal for CMI is developing a bachelor's degree. So keep on the lookout. In 2020, she was part business online instructor in CMI while being the exchange guest professor representing CMI and RMI in a project called Media Interaction and Climate Change at Germany. We recognize her for her enthusiasm in class and always motivates us to go beyond the limit and become a better version of ourselves. We recognized her for her accomplishments and for being a person we all can look up to. We chose the keynote speaker because she is the reason why we are here graduating with our associate degree in business. We chose the keynote speaker because she is like us. We are Marshallese. Good rumado. We know who we are. We are what God says who we are. As long as we believe in ourselves, there is no limit. Ladies and gentlemen, our keynote speaker for the CMI class of 2023 30th commencement exercise, I present to you the entrepreneur, the businesswoman, and our boss to the Miss Medara Kendall Leka.
Wow. Kamal Yuli Madison for that beautiful, wow, amazing introduction. I think I'm gonna need that to update my bio later. Yakwe kumaulep kamolol anijiman minodum jij kun kargum plan kuan ngan kuyo kajojo bachen merom perijin loy rainin tabar rainin chuan ran elap anaibo jojo mauro ngan rugaro yalak rain nejir tubur chair chadur maulep kargar gojat mokta jana wan malak kanan par kukulag ilo olep nanin kaude jim kile korar walo gi malak ngan rorian clear pero dilo awin kaude jim kile ko malep im cholak perengi jamin pam kalajara eta miwet kajojo akaja dari ko menaj melele igar parainot kalimurungan na regar roja lagrein elang yair yar kalimur ke elgun panto ciwija boy toj lukun melele ullebeleben raini ne maorogenum cocala ke cono men relgun kujororin loy pelen elang aga conian men ko relgun kujororum kanana ben magajala borin ciwe pi wagi na irin man emoy ina kaciong lewa jelo tu karum tangalin suidum short and sweet ga tanerpa emoy ngana marang kamane enodin yegut kajin pelle cholok per ecep kan menino tak kana gayor Yan rejugu rain religun imrecep melele kajin majal. Emo yang yon malah kotum kajin pelle kia. CMI graduates, you're here. We're here. The day you've been anxiously waiting for many sleepless semesters. How are you doing? How are you feeling? Yang mana kay PAEE, yang mana kay Amimur? Elgul lang yami nga nagkachujo pa. Kaya ini parkuri jadi yami, yang mana kay Amimur rainin? Kami pulagay, ako siya binibata pa ngay kakairir. Pwede na jeje Amimur? There you go. Well, thank you, CMI class of 2023, for choosing me to be up here today. While I'm very humbled and honored to be your guest speaker, I have to admit that writing this speech was even harder than writing my PhD dissertation proposal. So I would never imagine there would be anything harder than that. So, hardest part really was when I was writing this, I was told to keep it short, sweet, funny, with as little tears as possible. Talk about Mission Impossible. But then I remember this class of 2023. I remember that you're also no ordinary group of graduates. You are the epitome of Mission Impossible. Why? Because most of you actually started your first year in college alongside the pandemic, amongst many other challenges. And that pandemic changed life and learning, as we know, for all of us. We've been through all of that together for how many months, how many years now. So everything at one time I remember was just a question mark. I remember those days that turned into stressful months. And the next thing we know, CMI turned 44 years old, and now you're here. You're practically CMI alumni already. I know as an instructor here for over 10 years now, I know it took extreme resilience, grit. I knew it took a whole lot of ingenuity for you, all of you, to cross that finish line and being here today. So, you are here, and then I remember you are here, and CMI graduates, you're here, and this is really what your graduation motto is all about. Strive and go forward for knowledge with singular focus, and do not go adrift. You were doing that the entire time. You're here today because you navigated your way here despite it all. So graduate, the time has finally come to celebrate your hard work, to celebrate you, for you to finally exhale. Breathe. I know it's hot and I know you're eager to get this over with, but I think this is maybe the last time I might have to see some of you and really to speak to you. So bear with me. Fan yourselves for a little bit. This is your day, so I really want to see those beautiful smiles. Don't think about anything else. Smile. You made it. And let's not forget about the graduates' friends and families. Today is your accomplishment too. And I think you also deserve a round of applause for nurturing and guiding and really braving the storm together with the graduates here. Graduates, you've earned your navigator stripes here at CMI. What next? What next is the big question. And I've always been asking people, well, what's next? What's next? Whatever you decide to do today, remember your motto. I hope you remember. I still remember mine. Remember, strive and go forth with education or for education with singular focus and do not go adrift. Today, I have only two advice for you, but first I want to share this small, short story. Because as I prepared for today, I thought about how you as graduates can have the biggest impact on our country and the world with what you've experienced and learned here at CMI. And of course, I was hoping you'd have something to remember or take away from my speech today. So that led me to, again, reflect on your chosen graduation motto, and that's when it hit me. You see, as Yuli said, although I've completed all of my PhD coursework, all of my PhD courses, they're complete. The only thing left now is for me to write and defend my dissertation paper. And I've been pushing that aside for over a year now. Pushing that aside, saying, you know, what's the rush? And like Yuli said, you know, I have a little 1-year-old. So I have a 1-year-old baby. I'm very, very busy. You know that. I'm very, very, very busy. Every time you come to my office, oh, she's not here. Gosh, where is she? Miss. But I want to tell you, with this graduation motto you've chosen, you know, I've always said, what's the rush with this PhD? Well, you have definitely inspired me with those words. I've been trying all this time, trying to find the right words to inspire you today. Without realizing, you graduates have inspired me instead with your motto, with your accomplishments. And I wanted to share this story with you this afternoon to really thank you. Someone once told me as I was struggling with my PhD coursework a few years back, someone said to me these 4 words. Meda ka. Don't let life happen. Don't let life happen. And your motto today reminded me of those very few simple words that carried a lot of weight at the time and even now. So yes, it's so easy to lose focus, to lose our course as we go through life when things get tough especially. And we all know the past few years has been nothing but that. But you have proven to me as you proudly graduate today the importance of staying on course and not go adrift. Thank you for the reminder once again. You have inspired me, motivated me to get back on course with my studies, and if God willing, if I graduate in the near future, I will have you to thank alongside, of course, my friends and families, who also, without realizing, are nothing but my life inspirations. Kumol. And I'm almost done, and so for my 2 advice to you today, my first advice to you speaks to friendship. I advise you not to underestimate the power of friendship, because one thing I learned in school is that you meet so many friends, and I've seen you on campus, off campus with so many of you friends. You don't even know each other that well, but there's always that. And I see that every day that I walk through CMI campus, every day when I see you out there. Well, they say quality over quantity, of course, yes. But also keep in mind that everyone you've come to meet and know are the beginning of a great network, so keep that no matter what. The only thing valuable, I think, other than what you walk on stage for, is who you walk off stage with. You are a CMI family and will always, always be that, no matter where life takes you. So I want you to remember to be each other's network starting today, and help each other, help us all expand your network wherever you go. But remember, and I have to echo Dr. Irene, President Irene's, what she said about the song our choir sang earlier. From now on, we are coming back home. Come back home, be home, prioritize your home and country. And yes, prioritize your home and country with your brilliance and your networks henceforth. And finally, number 2, be creative in class. I always, they say this, and I know they're all, here we go again. Be creative, be passionate, and choose work that solves an important problem issue in our country or around the world. We've always had projects like this in class. Oh, here we go again. Well, you're gonna hear it one last time. Be creative, be passionate, and choose work that solves something important, a problem that we face today. A reality for us. Because the good news is, graduates, you are graduating at a time when there are so many challenges and important issues in front of us today. So find an opportunity where you can make a living while making a difference. Choose a career path where you can use your talents, spend your days doing something very meaningful, purposeful, and I promise you, it will give you and your life a strong sense of value, will empower you to do your best and to keep learning and striving to be the best. And I will share what Lajuma always say to us. He always say, and this is one thing that I never forget no matter. He always said, good, better, best. Never let it rest. Until your good is better, but your better best. So in everything you do, your better best, because that's who you are and what you are and how I know you see you. So whether you continue with your education after today or not, I want you to always see the rest of your life as an education and strive and go forth in learning from your struggles, mistakes, bettering yourself each day. And do not let life happen. When life happens, take control and do not go adrift. Don't forget to always, always, always put God first in everything you do. CMI class of 2023. The future, I'm sorry to say, does not belong to you. You are the future now. You are the ones who can help solve economical, social, and environmental issues like climate crisis. You are the ones who can help get rid of corruption, political conflicts, and many other staggering problems and issues we face both locally, regionally, globally. You have already made history today by successfully completing your programs during some of the most truly tiring and uncertain times. And I have no doubt that you will continue to make history. And I cannot wait to see how you are going to navigate and drive positive change and progress in our country and around the world. I am truly, truly, truly proud of you all. Remember that no matter who you are, what major you are, or where you end up, you are always a part of the CMI family, like Dr. Irene said. And we will be here to support you and to cheer you on every step of the way. Kamol Tata, Imcharaman Alap, CMI Navigators Class of 2023.
Thank you so much for those inspiring words. The candidates for graduation will now share their class song with us. Will Carney Reimers, Jackie Olanwe, and Mary Nua Lenja please come to the stage?
Testing, test. Okay. Yakoy Aleb. Moda daiganan claim kaude jiroj kamole legan chuan rane omman. Claim kaude jalbrorar ko badok. Him chala perbuitan kajin pelle ngan ro recep merong melele kajininar. Greetings everyone. My name is Carney Reimers. And before we sing our graduation song, I would like to talk a little bit about it. Don't worry, it's short. The song was written and composed by one of my fellow graduates, Jagio Lanwe, with the help from BJ Kabua and I. The song reflects our motto. It highlights the amount of joy and gratitude we feel towards this accomplishment. We've dreamed of this day, and by being patient and persistent, we know we can all say that we made it. We thank our Heavenly Father for guiding us along the way and for helping this dream become a reality. Now, without further ado, my fellow graduates, please rise and turn towards your families and friends so that we may sing our song. Thank you.
Zaretanage kamololani joalila keno naging plan go angan ke ilo selelaksen ranyo inso zaretanage kamololani joalila keno naging plan go angan ke ilo selelaksen kendo jangan juga lain wadin raini kendo jangan arka lagi liju raini neman gezainas wenganai lengkainan never
Thank you for that moving song. Let's give all of our graduates a round of applause. Graduates, if I could ask you to stand again. At this time, I would like to ask Reverend Leros to conduct the blessing of the graduates.
This, 1, 2. June. Class of 2023. Congratulations. Charaman and God bless. June nani kanan pangan kumulo. Chawdin in Lagrainin. No the monarchy young Rongajagan. Unable. Speaker Ari Railingin Gijong Kamanilo. Olive week. Alang ini dia lautan kuilang dengan kodi junior, cen Bible, ngan kakajur kap, kamera melok cara balik in air kap, mani alin. Aku dengan pa John nangan kumang lo cawtin in rainin, ngan kelajin karo yologin lo rotojin, imrongot jilu. Kenage, ilam ne ciuta lo nan kuananit, jalage, koban kiba, koban aper. Emilo jibuki rongol jimijon cha elange iroje jeb kalang moyo inne me jalak to yana ando rojakal emrumbela jama bananagin po jine un chala lagujan en mijak chiuba chiuchar das pray kemi kamolo le gani jilo elegant rele brainin kemi jido kiyangan kijaramman tujugu rain me ra lugun kijiji tum kadir em rainin da bar jon katabaro yomman ngai tamagani jalablok yimalak ngane magd malak ngan bigot kablang jailing kina ngan kota ke im kota masalah kejaram manir game kejaram manir kan kejaram maneo idoin ji ngai char kombol amen.
Thank you, Reverend. Graduates, please be seated. And now the candidates receiving certificates, degrees, and nursing pins will be individually recognized. At this time, may I call on CMI President, Dr. Tafaki, CMI Board of Regents Chair, Catherine Relong, CMI Admissions Director, Jomi Capelle, CMI Recruiter, Carlton Gideon, and CMI Registrar, Monica Gordon, for the presentation of certificates and degrees. May I also call on Clinical Nursing Coordinator, Rosina Korean, for the presentation of the nursing pins. Will the candidates for the Certificate of Completion in Accounting Clerkship please rise? Madam President, on behalf of the faculty of the College of the Marshall Islands, I present to you the candidates for the Certificate of Completion in Accounting Clerkship.
Thank you. By the authority vested in me by the laws of the Republic of the Marshall Islands and the Board of Regents of the College of the Marshall Islands, I confer upon you the Certificate of Completion in Accounting Clerkship.
Please be seated. Will the candidates for the Certificate of Completion in Vocational Carpentry please rise? Madam President, on behalf of the faculty of the College of the Marshall Islands, I present to you the candidates for the Certificate of Completion in Vocational Carpentry.
Thank you. By the authority vested in me by the laws of the Republic of the Marshall Islands and the Board of Regents of the College of the Marshall Islands, I confer upon you the Certificate of Completion in Vocational Carpentry. Well done.
Taladang Albert. Victor Clancy. Kenty Kenny. Leland Wilson.
Please be seated. Will the candidates for the Certificate of Completion in Marine Science please rise? Madam President, on behalf of the faculty of the College of the Marshall Islands, I present to you the candidates for the Certificate of Completion in Marine Science.
Thank you. By the authority vested in me by the laws of the Republic of the Marshall Islands and the Board of Regents of the College of the Marshall Islands, I confer upon you the Certificate of Completion in Marine Science.
Chilson Ensign. Alate Tia Lucier.
Please be seated. Will the candidates for the Certificate of Completion in Marshallese Language Arts please rise? Madam President, on behalf of the faculty of the College of the Marshall Islands, I present to you the candidates for the Certificate of Completion in Marshallese Language Arts.
By the authority vested in me by the laws of the Republic of the Marshall Islands and the Board of Regents of the College of the Marshall Islands, I confer upon you the Certificate of Completion in Marshallese Language Arts.
Please be seated. Will the candidates for the Certificate of Completion in Public Health please rise?
Nobody for that either.
Madam President, on behalf of the faculty of the College of the Marshall Islands, I present to you the candidates for the Certificate of Completion in Public Health.
By the authority vested in me by the laws of the Republic of the Marshall Islands and the Board of Regents of the College of the Marshall Islands, I confer upon you the Certificate of Completion in Public Health.
Please be seated. Will the candidates for the Certificate of Completion in Special Education please rise? Madam President, on behalf of the faculty of the College of the Marshall Islands, I present to you the candidates for the Certificate of Completion in Special Education.
By the authority vested in me by the laws of the Republic of the Marshall Islands and the Board of Regents of the College of the Marshall Islands, I confer upon you the Certificate of Completion in Special Education.
Riras Tepasi Teata.
Please be seated. Will the candidates for the Certificate of Completion in Teaching please rise? Madam President, on behalf of the faculty of the College of the Marshall Islands, I present to you the candidates for the Certificate of Completion in Teaching.
Thank you. By virtue of the authority vested in me under the laws of the Republic of the Marshall Islands and the Board of Regents of the College of the Marshall Islands, I confer upon you the Certificate of Completion in Teaching.
You, Chulin George.
Please be seated. Will the candidates for the Associate of Arts degree in Business please rise? Madam President, on behalf of the faculty of the College of the Marshall Islands, I present to you the candidates for the Associate of Arts degree in Business.
By virtue of the authority vested in me under the laws of the Republic of the Marshall Islands and the Board of Regents of the College of the Marshall Islands, I confer upon you the Associate of Arts degree in Business.
Rosemary Myers, Associate of Art degree in Business with a specialization in Management. Jimua Apan, Associate of Arts degree in Business with a specialization in Management. Soledad Jojo Sio, Associate of Art degree in Business with a specialization in Management. Cindy Hong, Associate of Art degree in Business with a specialization in Management. Mika G. Augustin, Associate of Art degree in Business with a specialization in Accounting, Associate of Art degree in Liberal Arts, and Certificate of Completion in Accounting Clerkship. Ralisha Nedwan, Associate of Art degree in Business with a specialization in Management. Prolita Chikol Diprum, Associate of Art degree in Business with a specialization in Management and a Certificate of Completion in Accounting Clerkship. Mylena Pantal, Associate of Art degree in Business with a specialization in Management. Wiltina Nini Saito, Associate of Art degree in Business with a specialization in Management. Carrie Lynn Toda Alfred, Associate of Art degree in Business with a specialization in Management. Willia N. Ira, Associate of Arts degree in Business with a specialization in Management. Cecilia Lat, Associate of Art degree in Business with a specialization in Management. Wine Anungar Lami, Associate of Art degree in Business with a specialization in Accounting and Management and Certificate of Completion in Accounting Clerkship. Jujelinta Lamai Hessa, Associate of Art degree in Business with a specialization in Accounting. Monian Joran, Associate of Art degree in Business with a specialization in Management. Miriam Jibad, Associate of Art degree in Business with a specialization in Accounting. Smolina Pani, Associate of Art degree in Business with a specialization in Accounting. Rona Nejoko Nakamura, Associate of Art degree in Business with a specialization in Management. Omela Baby Patrick, Associate of Art degree in Business with a specialization in Management. Antina Johnson, Associate of Art degree in Business with a specialization in Management. Thaleen Mika, Associate of Art degree in Business with a specialization in Accounting. Archita Langirik, Associate of Art degree in Business with a specialization in Management. Beulah Jolene Alfonso, Certificate of Completion in Accounting Clerkship, and Associate of Art degree in Business with a specialization in Accounting. Colleen Baby Jogon, Associate of Art degree in Business with a specialization in Accounting and Management and a Certificate of Completion in Accounting Clerkship. Julieta Menenso, Associate of Art degree in Business with a specialization in Management. Marlene Pogotok, Associate of Art degree in Business with a specialization in Management and a Certificate of Completion in Accounting Clerkship. Hua Pualani Lamari, Associate of Art degree in Business with a specialization in Management. Magnar Chibok, Associate of Art degree in Business with a specialization in Management and a Certificate of Completion in Accounting Clerkship. Zacchaeus Jacob, Associate of Art degree in Business with a specialization in Management. Jeremy Lyso, Associate of Art degree in Business with a specialization in Accounting and a Certificate of Completion in Accounting Clerkship. Robinson Robert, Associate of Art degree in Business with a specialization in Management. Ran Leibuch, Associate of Art degree in Business with a specialization in Accounting and a Certificate of Completion in Accounting Clerkship. Joseph Lanoe, Associate of Arts degree in Business with a specialization in Management. Raymond Curuela, Associate of Arts degree in Business with a specialization in Management. Alan J. Lamiric, Associate of Arts degree in Business with a specialization in Management. Sandy George, Associate of Arts degree in Business with a specialization in Accounting. Daniel Myron Langenler, Associate of Arts degree in Business with a specialization in Accounting and a Certificate of Completion in Accounting Clerkship. Ryan Marco de la Cruz Navarro, Associate of Arts degree in Business with a specialization in Accounting. Benny Kinare Enoch, Associate of Arts degree in Business with a specialization in Management. J.R. Lake, Associate of Arts degree in Business with a specialization in Management. Lyram Samuel, Associate of Arts degree in Business with a specialization in Management.
Please be seated. Will the candidates for the Associate of Arts degree in Liberal Arts please rise? Madam President, on behalf of the faculty of the College of the Marshall Islands, I present to you the candidates for the Associate of Arts degree in Liberal Arts.
By the virtue of the authority vested in me under the laws of the Republic of the Marshall Islands and the Board of Regents of the College of the Marshall Islands, I confer upon you the Associate of Arts degree in Liberal Arts.
Watak Lanoe, Associate of Arts degree in Liberal Arts with a specialization in English. Adi Paulini Maitokana, Associate of Arts degree in Liberal Arts with a specialization in Science, Certificate of Completion in Marine Science. Sebastian John Peralta, Associate of Arts degree in Liberal Arts and a Certificate of Completion in Marine Science. Topantere Tenasti Debrum, Associate of Arts degree in Liberal Arts with a specialization in Science. Yuli Honu John Madison, Associate of Arts degree in Liberal Arts. Carney Ramers, Associate of Arts degree in Liberal Arts with a specialization in Science. Yola Nesu Nista, Associate of Arts degree in Liberal Arts. Olamai Emery Ping, Associate of Art degree in Liberal Arts. Anar Johnson, Associate of Art degree in Liberal Arts. Dolphina Rumita Kilon Fakatu, Associate of Art degree in Liberal Arts with a specialization in science and a certificate of completion in marine science. Daisy St. Note, Associate of Art degree in Liberal Arts. Molina M. Boro, Associate of Art degree in Liberal Arts. Nicole Joromelu, Associate of Art degree in Liberal Arts. Daisy Laina, Associate of Art degree in Liberal Arts. Sherio Marie Heine, Associate of Art degree Liberal Arts with a specialization in Marshallese. Christina Liz Andrigue Capelle, Associate of Art degree in Liberal Arts. Retin K. Chibat, Associate of Art degree in Liberal Arts. Louis K. P. Iram, Associate of Art degree in Liberal Arts with a specialization in science and a certificate of completion in marine science. Georgia Poani, Associate of Art degree in Liberal Arts and a certificate of completion in public health. Resma Renta Talur, Associate of Art degree Liberal Arts. Ruth Penn, Associate of Art degree in Liberal Arts. Barbara Mayoshi John, Associate of Art degree in Liberal Arts. Newton Harry, Associate of Art degree Liberal Arts and a certificate of completion in marine science. Roberto Jaime Solo, Associate of Art degree Liberal Arts and a certificate of completion in marine science. Jolani Lawin, Associate of Art degree Liberal Arts with a specialization in English. Salmarie Abraham, Associate of Art degree Liberal Arts with a specialization in science. Jenica Kamaram, Associate of Art degree in Liberal Arts. Kala W. Ancholak, Associate of Art degree Liberal Arts. Elijah Lamile, Associate of Fourth Degree, Liberal Arts. Lucky Joalai, Associate of Fourth Degree in Liberal Arts with a specialization in science. Other Junior Lani, Associate of Fourth Degree in Liberal Arts. Rachel Lamari, Associate of Arts Degree, Liberal Arts. Alex Memory Chani, Associate of Arts Degree in Liberal Arts. Kyle Manikit Thomas, Associate of Arts Degree, Liberal Arts with a specialization in science and a certificate of completion in marine science. Abraham Solomon Anton, Associate of Arts Degree in Liberal Arts. Aaron H.A. Silk, Associate of Arts Degree in Liberal Arts. Ratu Skelly Chendigaric, Associate of Arts Degree in Liberal Arts.
Please be seated. Will the candidates for the Associate of Science degree in elementary education please rise? Madam President, on behalf of the faculty of the College of the Marshall Islands, I present to you the candidates for the Associate of Science degree in elementary education.
By virtue of the authority invested in me under the laws of the Republic of the Marshall Islands and the Board of Regents of the College of the Marshall Islands, I confer upon you the Associate of Science degree in elementary education.
Suena imecha padarak an puwa chalalagajan. Fancy Loudwood. Certificate of completion in Marshallese Language Arts, Associate of Science degree in elementary education. Torin Aigenay, Associate of Science degree in elementary education and Certificate of completion in teaching. Nancy Isaiah, Associate of Science degree in elementary education and Certificate of completion in teaching. Antonita Chibok, Associate of Science degree in elementary education. Hannah Henry, Associate of Science degree in elementary education and Certificate of completion in teaching. Magdalene Delabo, Associate of Science degree in elementary education. Shelma Pazo, Associate of Science degree in elementary education and Certificate of completion in Marshallese Language Arts. Drusilla R. Joseph, Associate of Science degree in Elementary Education, and Certificate of Completion in Teaching. Gloria Peter, Associate of Science degree in Elementary Education. Eileen Alonso, Associate of Science degree in Elementary Education. Tara C. Langirik, Associate of Science degree in Elementary Education. Leonard Yo-Yo Chan, Associate of Science degree in Elementary Education. Rodelina Anton, Associate of Science degree in Elementary Education and Certificate of Completion in Teaching. Joanne Mai, Associate of Science degree in Elementary Education and Certificate of Completion in Teaching. Maureen Ligajon Joel, Associate of Science degree in Elementary Education. Mei Rong Peng, Associate of Science degree in Elementary Education. Ryan Pungaluk, Associate of Science degree in Elementary Education. Widanal Chani, Associate of Science degree in Elementary Education and Certificate of Completion in Teaching. Muller Milne, Associate of Science degree in Elementary Education. Pantal Cholang, Associate of Science degree in Elementary Education and Certificate of Completion in Teaching. Neil Joel, Associate of Science degree in Elementary Education and Certificate of Completion in Teaching.
Please be seated. Will the candidates for the Associate of Science degree in Nursing please rise? Madam President, on behalf of the faculty of the College of the Marshall Islands, I present to you the candidates for the Associate of Science degree in Nursing.
Thank you. By virtue of the authority vested in me under the laws of the Republic of the Marshall Islands and the Board of Regents of the College of the Marshall Islands, I confer upon you the Associate of Science degree in Nursing.
Palian Leti Emperor. Moka Tiwan. Lilian Tina Koyama. Ruia Pen. Mary Nuya Nelik Lencha. New Queen Jack Danny. Terina Langrin, Associate of Science degree in Nursing and Certificate of Completion in Public Health. Karen Angel, Associate of Science degree in Nursing and Certificate of Completion in Public Health. Kamikaze Palace. Klein Mike. Recent kilometer. Andrea Lily Chani. Itokia Leon. Romy TM. Lesek Lamay.
Please be seated. Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts in Elementary Education please rise? Madam President, on behalf of the faculty of the College of the Marshall Islands, I present to you the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts in Elementary Education.
Thank you. By virtue of the authority vested in me under the laws of the Republic of the Marshall Islands and the Board of Regents of the College of the Marshall Islands, I confer upon you the Bachelor of Arts in Elementary Education.
Bernie Henry. Tami Almet. Rani Romek. Ethan Nate Jr. Katal Levi Jr. Tarek Nack. Jeremy Edward. Jimmy Chamoy. Bachelor of Arts Elementary Education and Certificate of Completion in Special Education. Melissa Simon Yamamura. Bachelor of Arts in Elementary Education and a Certificate of Completion in Accounting Clerkship. Erna Anker. Talin Baby Kilo. Melia Lantero. Tanika Tairik. Etana Luanta Aine. Salian Khan. Financial aid Melina Aijar. Jelen Chuanran Harry. Lizzie Abner. Filipina Pilimon. Bachelor of Arts in Elementary Education and a Certificate of Completion in Special Education. Francella Michael. Kelly Carter. Esther Eunice Itchfield. Ninge Rear. Rosemary Neilang J. Loyak. Mudo Chakyo Kirka Jalanwe. Gautam George. Juni Juna Nimoto. Track Ninita Jacob Note. Ladies and gentlemen, our very own Registrar, Monica Chetangel Corton.
Please be seated.
Graduates, please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduating class of 2023, I would like to call upon Honorable Minister Wilbur Heine to acknowledge the 2023 graduating class. Minister Heine.
Is it big enough for my eyes?
I think so.
Okay. Thank you, Irene. On behalf of the people of the Republic of the Marshall Islands, I now hereby acknowledge the graduates of the College of the Marshall Islands.
Graduates, please turn your tassels from right to left. Congratulations on all of your achievements. Please be seated. At this moment, it is my pleasure to call upon the Class of 2023 valedictorian, Cindy Huang, to deliver her valedictorian speech.
Sorry. All right. Good evening, distinguished guests, CMI members of faculties, families and friends who are watching in front of the live screen. And of course, the graduating class of 2023, AKA the best of the best looking, the most attractive, and the most successful class CMI has ever known in its history. Thank you all for joining this special evening with us in celebrating our big day. And also, please allow me to introduce myself one more time. Yaguelip, Edain Cindy Huan, aka the tallest girl who's standing in front of y'all and delivering the speech. Before anything else, I would like to thank the CMI administration for the opportunity to speak in front of you all. Sorry, I'm nervous. I'm filled with gratitude and appreciation for my 2 years of academic journey at CMI. It has been a long way. As I remember counting down the days until the big days, I cannot believe how quickly the time has passed since we finished our examinations last week, until our grades were released, until the 2 rehearsals we had not too long ago, until today, until this precious moment in our lives. We have worked so hard over the past few years to obtain our degrees. We have pulled all-nighters, read over textbooks, wrote in numerous papers, and presented countless times. I'm so pleased that our diligent commitment and persistence have finally paid off. Fellow graduates of 2023, let's give ourselves a loudest and biggest round of applause. I would like to address a special thank you to my dearest mom. Without your support and unconditional love, I will not be able to stand here and be the person that I am today. In addition, I would like to thank my brother Kevin as well. I don't know if you're here or not, for being the most irritated sibling and for waking up late every day at 1 p.m. and naming it your morning. However, I would appreciate you for being dependable when I'm experiencing difficulties. In addition, I would like to give a special shout out to my cousin Mei-Ling Wan. Maybe some of you may know her, for her assistance and advice over the past 3 years in both work and life, while I was managing the business alone while my mom was overseas. I would like to express my thanks to all the mamas and babas, boo-boos and jimas, and other family members for their support, which has allowed us to become who we are today. I would like to express my gratitude to my instructors, the faculties of various CMI departments, and the CMI Student Government Association for their assistance throughout the years. We owe a debt of gratitude to all of our teachers for allowing us pass their courses and gather together today for our big day. In addition, I value the teachings I've gained over the years as a result of your commitment to providing me with knowledge. I'd like to thank all of my friends I've made and also kept over the years. Joy, are you here? Mayrol, Alame, Tenten, Polony, Yuli, Tofina, yeah, Zacchaeus, Yui, sorry, Wulia, Wutina. And due to the time limit, and I know everybody's starving right now, so I'm not gonna call everybody's name, but you know, like you're gonna leave in my heart. I hope we'll remember the precious, silly, and fun moments we shared together. In addition to my CMI families, I would also like to thank my Quad families as well. My first closest friend in the RMI, Ramona, are you here? Because she told me to do so. I could not have reached this point in my lives without all of your support. Over the past few years, I have frequently pondered queries such as, who do I want to become, and what should I be doing next? I was the navigator on the ocean, sailing aimlessly without a lighthouse to guide me. CMI has illuminated me and become the future's guiding light. And now, I think I have the answer. I've never been this sure of my decision and future plans. I recall discussing this poem in English 105. Hope Miss Anna will still remember it, but it's titled Time Zone and contains a quote, "Everyone in the world works accordingly to their time zone. Some individuals may appear to move ahead of you, while others may appear to move behind you. However, everyone runs their own race at their own pace. Don't envy them or mock them. However, you are in your time zone too, while they are in theirs. Life's consisting of waiting for the appropriate opportunity to act, so relax. You're not late, you're not early. Destiny has arranged it so that you arrive preciously on time in your time zone. And do not worry if you're still puzzled. I anticipated that some of you may still unsure of your next step. It is acceptable to be confused, as it took me approximately 4 years to figure it out, and I'm still figuring it out, so. I encourage you to set ambitious objectives and to be confident in your choices. Remember that you can accomplish anything you set your minds to. As Nike's slogan says, just do it. And like our motto says, stated, strive and go forth for knowledge with singular focus and don't go adrift. And dear fellow graduates of 2023, as we turn to the future, let us use the lessons of the past years to make the future better. Let us maintain hopeless to be open to change and collaborate to overcome the challenges that lay ahead. We have preserved, continue to learn, develop, and flourished despite the obstacles, and emerged on the other side stronger, more resilient, and resolute than ever before. I am proud and blessed to have walked the path with you all. Thank you, gentlemen, and congratulations, the class of 2023. Kumodara.
Thank you for those spirited words. And now I would like to call on the most distinguished student. This is the student with the highest GPA in the bachelor's program, Melissa Simon Yamamura, to please deliver her speech.
Komol Dada MC. Alle bim gamak. Claim kaude janit yoji man minodem jit. Kenjoit im wanage kawan ngan kejoit kajojo. Trainin im ran gane ret perodok. Ragiro chemer ilo kabungo. His Excellency David Kabua, im First Lady Ginger Kabua. Lero jawan ailengin im lero jaro matan jaro ilo moyo imoyer ole biro im lero jaro raber ilo majalin imro iligin majalin. CMI Board of Regent Chairperson Catherine Relang, CMI President Dr. Irene Tafaki, Executive Vice President William Ryer, Vice President on Academic and Student Affairs, Dr. Elizabeth Sweetas, Vice President on Business and Administration, Agaraj Balewan Jen, Stephen Jen Katon, Vice President on Land Grant, Mr. Langrin, CMI faculties, staff, Cabinet Member Ro Imro Karejarair, Speaker Kenneth Carey and Mrs. Carey, Vice Speaker Chibaj and Mrs. Chibaj, Nadijalan Member Ro Imro Karejarair, Diplomatic Corps, Mayor Ro im Local Council Member Ro, PSC Commissioner Ro im Rejarwa Ro Ankien, Private Sector Ro, Kes Reinar, especially my fellow graduates, your families, parents, family members, kauday ko maulep ilo amigar ko badok ilo yenin eurok and gajoit kachojo. Cintu ya karaba elerige waya doktada, eko nga karaya waya doktada ilo chiamai. I am honored and privileged to stand before you for being the class of 2023 most distinguished student. I will try to deliver my short speech within the 2 minutes as instructed. Our motto for 2023 CMI Commencement is Chibarabar im katabar ilo chalalagajan, kadal mejam im jabino jeglok. Agilo kajino juan, strive and go forward for knowledge with singular focus and don't go adrift. Yes, it resonates our beliefs to strive and stay focused on our common goals with determination, perseverance for our accomplishment hereinafter. My beloved father, Ageo Simon, died in 2012, and my mother, Dora Simon, is here with us this evening, filled with mixed emotions. She is sad that my father is not physically present here today to witness my accomplishments, as he had hoped for. On the other hand, she is overwhelmed with pride and joy for the same cause. Throughout my careers, I had many challenges that I had to overcome. My mother was a housewife throughout most of her life. My father worked with pastors, building churches without receiving regular salary. For having insufficient financial support, my parents enrolled me at Ryder Elementary School and Marshall Island High School, where tuition is not required. With determination, perseverance, and self-motivation, I had to learn all the school subjects all by myself, since my mother and father didn't even complete their grade school levels. After graduating from MIH, I enrolled at CMI as a freshman for a couple months, and somehow I voluntarily dropped out of school, for I had to take care of my 4 beautiful daughters. After about 7 years of being a housewife, my husband, as a former Assumption High School teacher and College of Micronesia instructor, and now a senator, encouraged me to continue my career here at CMI with one vision, one mindset, and a commitment to avoid distractions, to enable my own conscience to strive and focus on a single goal, one at a time. Working and enrolled as a student was not an easy task. And again, I had to motivate myself to overcome challenges and obstacles. Perseverance, dedication, determination are the key factors that set my course of action for accomplishments. So keep in mind, my fellow classmates and graduates, please remind yourselves to stay focused, to walk on a fine straight line, and you will definitely achieve your ultimate goals. Remain calm and stay focused, as you will definitely encounter many obstacles during your future career. Furthermore, I have to share with you a couple of motivation quotes that are excellent for today's commencement. And I quote, "Success is no accident. It is hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrifice, and most of all, love of what you are doing or learning to do." End quote by Pele. And I quote, "Many of life's failure are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up." End quote, Thomas Edison. Once again, my fellow classmates and graduates, I sincerely congratulate you all, for you have achieved one of your ultimate goals. I am honored also to extend my special congratulations to your parents, guardians, families, and friends. They are so proud of you this evening for your achievements. Additionally, I'm so thankful that I have this rare opportunity to address you all on behalf of class of 2023. I am also honored to thank you all for sharing your precious moment with us. CMI Board of Regents, CMI President Dr. Irene Tafaki, CMI Executive Vice President Mr. Ryer, Dr. Elizabeth Sweetas, Mr. Katon, faculties, and staff. I congratulate and thank you for sharing your talents, mutual understanding, support, and even walking beside us on this auspicious moment. Mama Tora, Papa Akeo, my husband Hiroshi, Tion, Jacqueline, Bubu Melbia, Rose Melin, Woodmelu Meshi, all of Najari Ronijumro families and friends, Kom Kano Mall. Now, graduates, I want you to look at the person sitting next to you and give him a high five and say, "You did it." Komol tata, cara man olip.
Thank you so much for that really moving speech. We're excited to see what lies in the future. At this time, I would like to call on Jimmy Jamos to present the class gift on behalf of the graduating class and to honor all the faculty and staff who helped shape them to who they are today.
Halo, mana kami Rob? Mana? Oh. Orang juga ya. Cakap terciri ya, ya lagu ni kum. Okay. So you don't go the way you don't get all of graduate. So we want to say Kamal Tala to CMI leadership teams, the staff, the faculties, for everything that they've done to us to be here today. Go big Kamal Tala. So the graduate decided to do gifts. So the first one will be a portrait of each major that they came from. So this portrait will be in the department that they came from. So for nursing, it will be in the nursing department. So for now, only two majors that already done theirs. So I believe others I will be bringing there next week maybe, yeah. So it will be in your department later. So don't worry. And also, so before I go on to locate John, the next gift, may I call upon the nursing department chair to come forward and receive the gifts, the gift from the nursing students. She's coming. Hello, Pujin Kapok. Oh, kailangan diyan po kumiron for bijak. Kalau pujin komol talangan department one nursing. So may I ask department chair one, at business major where amarong come and receive the gifts, the gift from the students. Kalau pujin kapowongan sharean so one. If I may call Dr. Irene Tafaki to come forward again. Sorry. So our next gifts, the graduate decided to come along with this. So this one contains a lot of money, not few. I mean like few. So they decided to donate this money to the CMI Endowment Fund. And so yeah. Kamaldala.
Photo. With the money. On behalf of the college, thank you so much for your gifts, and I look forward to seeing all of the late assignments. Let's now welcome the CMI Choir to perform their special song.
I'll smile, know what it takes to run this town. I'll do it till the sun goes down and all through the nighttime. Oh yeah, I won't shed a tear. Keep my sunglasses on while I shed a tear. It's all through the nighttime. Yeah. I put my armor on, show you how strong I am. I put my armor on, I'll show you that I am. I'm unstoppable. I'm a force with no brakes. I'm invincible. In every single game, I'm so powerful. I don't need batteries to play. I'm so confident. I'm unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. I'm unstoppable today. Break down, only alone, I'll cry out loud. You'll never see what's hiding out, hiding out deep down. Yeah, I know, I've heard that you let your feelings show. It's the only way to make friendships grow, but I'm too afraid now. Hey, yeah. I put my armor on, show you how strong I am. I put my armor on, I'll show you that I am. I'm unstoppable. I'm a pusher with no brakes. I'm invincible. I win every single game. I'm so powerful. I don't need batteries to play. I'm so confident.
Affairs, Stevenson Cotton, for the presentations related to CMI's endowment fund and scholarships.
I would like to call upon MITB Chairman Mr. Irobo Opeketan and his colleague to come and present the donation awards toward the CMI Endowment Fund.
Kumol Vice President Stevenson Cotton, and thank you CMI College of the Marshall Islands for allowing Marshall Island Development Bank to be part of this spectacular occasion. And it is my honor and privilege to introduce these two fine gentlemen here who is going to join me on this stage to giving out the awards and the contribution to the College of the Marshall Islands. And we have here Mr. Irobo Opekedang, and he's the chairman for the Marshall Island Development Bank Board of Directors, and along with Vice Chairman Senator Stephen Beliff. Can we please welcome them with a round of applause? Before we proceed, since I'm in control by virtue of standing by the podium, this is going to be the standing operating procedure on how we're going to do this, okay? I'm going to call your name and you're going to come forward and then receive your award from Mr. Chairman and Mr. Vice Chairman of the Marshall Island Development Bank Board of Directors. So for the first one, on behalf of the Marshall Island Development Bank Board of Directors, staff, and management, this award goes to the valedictorian graduating CMI graduating class of 2023. And may I please call upon Cindy Young to come forward. Join Del Kapubok. And for the second award, it is called Amon Tiban Award in commemoration of our first managing director, Mr. late Amon Tiban, and this award goes to the student with the highest CPA in business study. And may I also call upon Ms. Cindy Wang to come forward and receive this award on behalf of the Marshall Island Development Bank. And such a side note that Chairman of Marshall Island Development Bank Board of Directors, Irobo Opeketang, is the father of Cindy's first best friend here in the Marshall Island. So let's give a round of applause. And the second note that we want to highlight for today is that the student who received the same award with the highest CPA in business study last year is now working at Marshall Island Development Bank, and thank you, CMI, for that. And the third and the final one is the Marshall Island Development Bank contribution to the College of the Marshall Island Endowment Fund. And may I call upon the President of the College of the Marshall Islands and my mentor, Dr. Irene Tafaki, to come forward and receive on behalf of the College of the Marshall Islands our contribution to the CMI's Endowment Fund Graduating Class 2023. On behalf of our Board of Directors, Chairman Irobo Beketang and Vice Chairman Senator Stephen Phillip and Managing Director Troy Laney and the rest of the Board of Directors, staff and management of the Marshall Islands Development Bank, we'd like to congratulate you, the graduating class of 2023, and we wish you all the best in your future endeavor. Thank you, Mkomol Dada.
Kamal Dada MIDB for the generous donation to the endowment fund. The college will put that to good use. And also for donating the scholarship for the IS GPA award. If I may call upon the U.S. Embassy, Charge the Affairs in Riyadh, Acting Deputy Chief of Staff Mission, Fred Nista. And also if I may also call upon would-be representative to come forward, please, to present the scholarship awards.
Muktada leo cha yagun joda ngan olep orar ko badag leo choding rainin kaudij im leo nanin ketaraman ngan karu jalorane an CMI chodinin im kamolol CMI kan invitation artongan US Embassy en pa kan ko badag leo choding rainin lo karu jalogin ine introduce legaure lo ijere represent US Embassy en. To my right is our new boss now is the Charge the Affairs. His name is Mr. Henry Han. So, and to his right is Master Sergeant John Phillips. So John has been here for ages. Okay. So we also have two gifts from the embassy that we want to give out tonight. So if I call your name, please, come forward to the podium. Whoa. So the first one is the most distinguished honor student, that is Melissa Simon Yamamura. Chojim Monamanta. There you go. What? Check in. Jan, kumol. Man. Oh, kabuk. Kia gifte juan e jadongan valedictorian Cindy Wang. Choji Monamanda, please come forward. Thank you, Cindy. Iririalok, perceraman dengan komeng kerja orang. Thank you.
Kamal Dada, U.S. Embassy. May I call upon, if I call your name, please come forward. I'm sorry, we're trying to make you so that we can keep this really short. If I can call upon Rasmar Enta Tallur to come forward, just come forward and stand here. I'm sorry, if I may call upon the with-me representative to please come forward. My deepest policy.
Yagoy Olep. Kilero Rian Kaudi. Imolabro Rarko Bado Gilo Jodin. Pogilo Yadano video and with me. Lero Yorociner or the executive committee, director, staff, Imolab member Roan with me. Kanan Lewa Nani Kajaraman and Klasin Karuyalagina Yelo 2023. Ini marong kile chunya chirong rain. Ini uti tada GPA one. Luyen Karuyalaginan class of 2023. Ini marong kile Miss Cindy Ong. Payan one month agam pagkitinan seniri. Kumal tada caraman anale.
Kumul Tata with me. May I call upon Mayorong Meng to please step forward. Irisan Rilometo. Every year, CMI recognize the highest GPAs in all subjects here at CMI, because our goal is to make sure that we send these students to continue to further their education. So in order for them to receive the CMI scholarship, they have to be accepted and enrolled in any accredited universities outside of RMI or within the Marshall Islands. So if I may first call upon the valedictorian, Cindy Wong. If I may also call upon Cindy Wong, the highest GPA in business studies. Okay, now you're safe to vote. If I may call upon Resmer Anta Tallur, highest GPA in liberal arts program. Mayrong Pang, highest GPA in Associate of Science in Elementary Education. Erizan Rilometo, highest GPA in Nursing. And last but not the least, Melissa Simon Yamamura, Most Distinguished Student Award. Thank you so much to the agencies for your generous donations and great job, navigators. You may now return back to your seats. Teraman Nkomotara.
Congratulations to all of our scholarship recipients. We are now nearing the end of our ceremony. May I call on Reverend Leros to give the closing prayer?
Jojo Bartari Bendron, Irilok, Yenina Manich, Mololokan Nano Kamarangakap, Mololoka Jotinin, Molokan Weatherin and Rainin Arjab, what can Kajabaram and Yandirilok Yenin Gio, Yala Wuniba given Kamololo Monajana, a Yamagi Jinjin, Kajaraman, Rain Mirar, Togi Rainin, Kier. Poglen, Trapalaguayram. Molagan Breeden Nam Localgin, Pike Breeden Rain, Podin and College. Kine Amiola. Emola Brain Merar Kubado Muidiniji, Camoliani. Jaram Mankemut, do Anabun Marogan Bay Manijagajur. Any Wakem Genkia, Imgarin Rio, Sheridan Jesus. Semenim Najin to the Koyarajar. Amen.
Thank you. I would like to take this final opportunity to thank the traditional leaders, religious leaders, Honorable Minister Wilbur Heine and other honorable members of the Cabinet, members of the Diplomatic Corps, secretaries and heads of government ministries and agencies, and distinguished guests. I would also like to thank the graduation committee that organized this event. Every helping hand was key to this ceremony. And of course, I want to thank our graduates, their families, and everyone who helped our students reach this point. Before we end the ceremony, may I ask the faculty to please stand along the aisle so your former students will have the chance to shake your hands. The flag bearers and Jalel will lead the graduates out, followed by the President's Party and program department heads. I do ask that friends and family of the graduates remain seated as everyone is filing out so that you can give the graduates time to get to their assigned places first so that everyone has the opportunity to congratulate them. There are designated areas for the Yagwe Yagwe. Please look at your program for where your graduate is located. Refreshments will be served on campus. The 2023 commencement exercise is now completed. Congratulations and Jeraman, class of 2023.
Guess we believe it. Look who we are. We are the dreamers. We make it happen. 'Cause we can see it. It's to the one that keep the passion. Respect. Oh yeah. It's to the one that can imagine. Respect. Oh yeah. Look who we are. We are the dreamers. We make it happen. Guess we believe it. Look who we are. We are the dreamers. We make it happen. 'Cause we can see it. It's to the one that keep the passion. Respect. Oh yeah. It's to the one that can imagine. Respect. Oh yeah. Gather round now, look at me. Respect and love the only way. If you wanna come with me. The door is open now every day. This 1+2 rendezvous, all invited. This what we do, how we do. Look who we are. We are the dreamers. We make it happen. Guess we believe it. Look who we are. We are the dreamers. We make it happen. 'Cause we can see it. It's to the one that keep the passion. Respect. Oh yeah. It's to the one that can imagine. Respect. Oh yeah. We are the dreamers. We make it happen. Guess we believe it. Look who we are. We are the dreamers. We make it happen. 'Cause we can see it. It's to the one that keep the passion. Respect. Oh yeah. It's to the one that can imagine. Respect. Oh yeah. Look who we are. We are the dreamers. We make it happen. Guess we believe it. Look who we are. We are the dreamers. We make it happen. 'Cause we can see it. It's to the one that keep the passion. Respect. Oh yeah. It's to the one that can imagine. Respect. Oh yeah. at me. Respect and love the only way. If you wanna come, come with me. The door is open every day. This 1 + 2 rendezvous, all invited. That's what we do, how we do. Look who we are. We are the dreamers. We make it happen. Guess we believe it. Look who we are. We are the dreamers. We make it happen. Cause we can see it. Cause to the one that keep the passion. Respect. Oh yeah. Cause to the one that can imagine. Respect. Oh yeah. We are the dreamers, we make it happen. Guess we believe it. Look who we are. We are the dreamers, we make it happen. Cause we can see it. Cause to the one that keep the passion. Respect. Oh yeah. It's to the one that can imagine. Respect. Oh yeah. Look who we are. We are the dreamers. We make it happen. Guess we believe it. Look who we are. We are the dreamers. We make it happen. Cause we can see it. Cause to the one that keep the passion. Respect. Oh yeah. Cause to the one that can imagine. Respect. Oh yeah. Gather round now, look at me. Respect and love the only way. If you wanna come, come with me. The door is open every day. This 1 + 2 rendezvous, all invited. That's what we do, how we do. Look who we are. We are the dreamers. We make it happen. Guess we believe it. Look who we are. We are the dreamers.